That's a constant. Good morning to you. It is December the 2nd. That means it's the first Leopard Print Thursday of the month. We're getting ready for Virginia this morning. I'm Jessica Noll. Bill Bevins and I.
Move my pillow.
Get your pillow straight. Okay, happy to have you join us today. Great to see you, Mr. Bevins.
Good morning to you, Jessica, and hello to you watching us from home. Whether you are working at home or streaming us live on WTVR.com, thank you for spending part of your day, your Leopard Print Thursday, with us.
Yes, it has arrived again, and I'm so excited. I always like seeing the jungle open as that happens. We enjoy sharing your fun moments and adventures that you're having with friends and family. We've got a couple special ones that are perfect for today. In our daily Everywhere You Are segment, we'll open up the inbox and share some of the things you've shared with us. And we'd love to see yours. You can send them to us on Facebook, Instagram, or email them directly. Virginia This Morning at WTVR.com. All right, that was in the neutral camp.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to switch it up.
Warming
We're going to
up.
find the
right
one eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll share those highlights from Everywhere You Are today around 9:20, so stay with us for that.
And if you're looking for a great night of entertainment, you may want to mark your calendars. Our musical friends, Good Shot Judy, are having a big old party, and you're invited. We'll share the details coming up a little later in today's show. But first, here's a little preview of their signature sound.
Very, very extraordinary. Is even more than.
Look at that. That's pro level, too. Are they filming for MTV in case MTV starts showing videos again?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Somebody out there said, MTV showed videos? What?
Way back in the dark ages.
Maybe.
All right, well, this will warm you up. It's cold outside, but our great friend of the show, Carrie Hot Deals James, has got a little something to share with us today. If you're looking for new carpets or flooring, now is the time to do it. You could give yourself an early Christmas present. He'll share the details coming up in our second half hour. LPT Hot Deals ready for the magic today.
He's got on a leopard print bodysuit right now. It's amazing.
That's what he does. It's how Hot Deals rolls.
That's how the hot deal goes? Okay. I'm going to move on. The Great Resignation happened this year for many people who wanted to explore other jobs or career opportunities. But for those who are still on their jobs, how would you like a 4-day work week? Would that be beneficial? Great friend of the show, Jillian Tryee, is here, Metro Market Manager with Robert Half, and she's going to share some light on the topic. Our conversation's coming up in less than 10 minutes. First, we say hello to Jillian. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning.
So we're going to talk, and we started with this 4-day work week thing, and everybody in the studio went, yeah. The problem is we're on 5 days a week. So.
Well, this is true, yes, in our unique case, which is a great part of the conversation, Jillian, because this whole thing is this traditional 9 to 5. It looks different for everyone.
It really does. It's all changing, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about it, where you can fit it in. It's easy to have a flexible work schedule, even if you are there 5 days a week. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about it.
That's great. And we're excited to talk with you. Many people are trying to start this conversation right now in their workplaces. So
well, we got somebody that can help us with that.
Some insight on that. Jillian, we'll be back with you in just a little bit. Before the show kicks into high gear, we're going to check in with CBS 6 meteorologist Patten. VTM LPT forecast. Tom.
Oh, I don't
Yes.
know. That kind of hurt. Wow. Wow. Tom.
Can you even see me?
Yeah.
Might have blended
Barely.
You're
in.
camoed
You're
there,
so
buddy.
cool, I can barely see you.
Thanks, Bill.
I tell you what, Baba. Yeah. Was that a leopard print rug that you found and just kind of made into a jacket?
Yes, in fact, it's. I wrestled the leopard this morning.
Tom, I'm not gonna lie, that's a perfect fit. You know, I told you something was coming. I'd hoped for the best.
Wow.
This is more than I ever could have expected.
The delivery came at 8:45, maybe. And I got to be honest, Jess, man, this is some soft stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
See,
know, this is like.
But it looks great on you, though, Bubba.
Well, thank you very much. I
Well, wait,
appreciate
Tom.
Better you than me is all I'll say.
Don't you think that maybe Bill ought to try it on for size, Tom?
Oh, no, he's out in the cold.
Oh.
So he needs his.
Well, good thing I've been warming up an extra for you right behind.
Oh, come on, really?
Boop, boopy doop boop. You're twins.
Wow. Very nice.
Man. I'm
Very
sorry.
nice.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Tom's
I'm
rocking
sorry I
it,
said
by
it
the
now.
way.
I'll tell you what, Jess. Oh, I love it.
Yay!
I honestly do. I mean, I've never owned a piece of clothing that felt this comfortable in my life. Now, my question is, Hot Deal James has a whole bodysuit.
Yes.
Did he own that prior to Leopard Print Thursday? Has that been in his possession for years?
You know,
and
his
years?
personal life is his personal life. Tom.
Can we hit Hot Deals and get him to answer on that somehow? I don't know. Hot Deals, Tom asked you whether or not you owned that bodysuit prior to the LPT magic or if that was LPT inspired.
Well, that's funny you should mention that because we were talking about MTV a little while ago. And I got it back in the MTV days. I just held on to it.
So he went to that magical bin like I have in the attic and shook out the dust and then.
Wow, all right.
BJ.
Oh, look at this. It's happening. I don't think we could squeeze more out of this morning if we tried.
Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Man. Am I right though, Bill? Is it soft? Do you want to just, you know, does the word just cuddle now come to your mind? You know what I'm saying? Is it like you want to just hang out now on the couch and, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of lay back and
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You can only be smooth in something like this.
I tell you what, there's a little bit of a song that comes to mind. I can hear myself a lot, but
Okay.
Walking on Sunshine
In leopard print.
in Leopard Print. Tom, I'm so jazzed. This is really awesome.
Yes,
and
thank you.
You know, you just look like so relaxed. There's a
That's
different
right.
air about you. It's a confident coolness out there.
Thank you. I'm all in now.
Confident, cool cuddles.
Signed the lease. I'm wearing fleece. I love it. It makes me want to rhyme for some reason too. I don't know why.
You don't have time.
Only if you have the time.
We're
Yeah.
out of time for your
That's
rhyme,
right.
so do the
Am I
rhyme.
out of time? So I think I'm in here. As long as it's cold outside, I'm loving it. Good. And thank you, Jess. Very kind. All right. I think we just learned that Hot Deals was in a Whitesnake video. Is that what he was? Is that why he owns that back in the 80s? All right. Let's take a look at the weather here. Look at that, man. That's a pretty picture. 52 already. It's nice. It's mild out here. It's going to be a little bit breezy as the day goes. Temperatures are in the 50s, and today we expect about 69, 70 degrees. That's pretty warm for this time of year. In fact, it's a bit on the unusual side. The average is 55. 46 tonight, mostly clear. We will get a little cooler air kind of drifting in though tonight, so tomorrow won't be quite as warm. And we do have some high thin clouds scattered around the area, so mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions. Warm front pushing northward, a little bit of a cooler shot coming in from the north later. So let's, I really want to jump forward. We'll look at the 7-day here in a minute, but I want to talk about our next rain chance, and it looks to be maybe Wednesday, and it could even start as a little mix. We'll see how that goes. And this will be in the middle of next week yet, so it's quite a ways away, but that's kind of the next big weather maker for us. And it's deep in the 7-day forecast. 69 today, 62 tomorrow. Saturday looks great for the parade. 55 Sunday, a few showers Monday, cold by Tuesday. Wednesday, that's when we probably expect our next best chance for rain. All right. Oh, I'm loving this. Virginia This Morning will continue right after this. Walking on sunshine.
I got nothing. I don't even.
Every week. It just warms the heart.
Yeah. Yes, yours.
And our friends joining us. Good Thursday morning to you. It's just after 9 o'clock. That means you tune in at the right time. Virginia This Morning's first Thursday in December. LPT edition begins right now. I'm Jessica Noll. Bill Bevins and I delighted to spend part of your morning here with us in his fancy new coat.
Hey, can you throw that hat in?
Ready?
Yeah, just
3, 2, 1. Oh, oh,
Got it. Good throw.
See, you could join Tom outside
I
now.
always wanted to run away and join the circus.
It's a lot. I've read. I've read that it's kind of a monochromatic look, really. Like you're just going with, you know, a neutral on a neutral.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Should I go on now? Okay. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're delighted that you could join us on a Leopard Print Thursday.
We sure are. We've already been having plenty of fun and a great spot of fun in the mornings. We share with you your fun moments and adventures that you're having with your friends and family in our daily Everywhere You Are feature. We'll open up the inbox today and showcase some of the things you've shared with us. We'll take a look at today's highlights around 9:20. They're perfect today, so you probably have a good idea of maybe what you'll.
This, with the lights on and everything, in this room could be like a weight loss program because I'm feeling like starting to get very warm and fuzzy.
It's a hot look.
It is. The Virginia-based, no, I'm going to tell this one. The Virginia-based band known to bring swing and swagger to all of their events. They are known for their classic vocal jazz melodies. Good Shot Judy is the name of the band. And they're having a party next weekend, and you're invited. We'll share all the details, but first, take a listen.
Extraordinary is even more than anyone that you adore and love.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, you got the groove.
Yeah.
Speaking of being in a groove, you still have time to treat yourself just before the holiday to new carpet or floors. Carrie, hot deals, James, here with us with all the details. He'll tell us about the December incentive. That's coming up in less than 20 minutes. What a nice way to treat yourself to some fresh looks at home.
And he's liable to tell us about when he was touring with Whitesnake. Apparently, Tom knew that. I didn't know that. So we'll find out about that a little bit later on. Some backstage stories that we can tell on TV. We're looking forward to that. Our first guest, however, has her finger on the pulse of what's happening in the workplace. And we all know it's a little different. I heard a question we had, is 9 to 5 still even a thing or a thing of the past?
Yeah, joining us with her insights on this very timely conversation, Jillian Tryee, Metro Market Manager at Robert Half. We welcome her back to Virginia this morning. Jillian, it is awesome to see you.
Great to see you.
All right, Jillian, I'm going to take my hat off while we're
That's
talking.
fine. It looks great, though. I love the outfit.
Thank you, Jillian.
You notice who Jillian is also on board with LPT
Yes, she
today,
is.
right?
Always.
She's
Always.
right in pattern.
Yeah. Well, Jillian, thank you for that. All right. So many people have really got into. I mean, at first it was just an adjustment. Now it's kind of like a way of life that we can work from home and go in a little bit or completely work from home. And we mentioned when we were talking to you right before the show started that a 4-day work week might be a thing. I want to set that up by saying, I remember a couple of years ago when I went on vacation with another couple, and one of the other lady brought her laptop out on the beach, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You're on the beach with a laptop. She said, I can't keep up if I don't keep up. So how do you keep up with a 4-day work week, or can you?
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely options for every company. We're seeing a lot of different changes. We're seeing, companies with 1,000 or more employees are more open to the idea of flexible work schedules. It also kind of depends on what type of job you're doing. So marketing, legal, administrative departments have the flexible work week. We do see some companies that are doing 4-10s, as you're talking about, but it doesn't have to be work put into 4 days. It could be that you're windowing your work. We're seeing a lot of that where you start your day and then in the middle of the day, you maybe have to stop, whether it's to do school pickup or whatever errands you have, and then you pick things back up at the end of the day. I think what's important is that employees are communicating to their managers what they need while being at home and in the office, and the managers are really open to tweaks and being creative, realizing that we can do work at different times than maybe we're accustomed to.
Jillian, prior to 2 years ago or this time when everything changed, this was a much different conversation. You might have been approaching that 4-day work week. We didn't even really use the phrase flexible schedule as much. And now you're right, it looks different for every unique circumstance. I think most organizations are having this conversation now. Before it would have been, how do I approach this? Now it's, how does it work for both parties?
That's right. It's how can you make the schedule fit for an entire department and then also individually cater to your employees. And that's really where the communication comes into play. Employees need to be driving what they need, and employers need to be driving, what the business can handle, because there are a lot of pros and cons. If you provide a flexible work schedule or week as an employer, your retention of your top employees or all of your employees really goes up. We're seeing now when companies are making offers, it is about compensation, it's about benefits package, and it's about that schedule. Is it a hybrid schedule? Can you work from home some days? Can you be flexible in the hours that you're working? So it really behooves employers to look at their schedules and see how they can make it work. At the same time, for candidates, understanding that it's a journey and you're not going to get everything right away as an employee, and maybe taking baby steps towards the schedule you're looking for.
So I'm sure everybody knows, and maybe you are one of those people who is so driven and you're what we used to call a grinder. And so we say, okay, we're going to give you a 4-day work week. And then they end up working like 15 hours or 20 hours on that, on one of those 4 days, trying to get in there and get it done. And then they end up being burned out like we all used to be on a Friday. So
That's right.
how do you handle people like that who are taking that 4-day work week and maxing it out?
Yeah, it's a struggle, and it's something, again, that requires a lot of communication. I think especially for our employees that are at home, they don't really turn anything off. I deal with that a lot, where all of a sudden I look down and I didn't realize it was lunchtime because no one's around to tell me it's lunchtime, right? Or I work into the evening after I've done dinner and all of that for the family. So I think just talking to your employees about it's time to take a break, looking at their CTO or PTO vacation days, have you taken a day, and really having that conversation about you need to take the time. And then for employees, because I am one that can overwork sometimes, really being mindful of it's time to step away. This is going to be here when I get back, and I need to practice some self-care and not overwork myself and burn myself out.
Jillian, how are organizations handling the managers and upper level management and workers who actually want to remain traditional when we're also in this environment of now the expectation is there are these flexible work hours?
That's an awesome question, because there are employees that want to go in, work 9 to 5 and stay very traditional, or 8 to 5, whatever the traditional hours are for that employer. And I think we have to find a way to cater to them too. And in fact, if you get really creative, we can have a group of people working that traditional core hours as we're all, accustomed to, and then kind of window the other people around it. There's a way to make it all work. And there is a way to, through compromise, getting people a little bit of what they want while you're getting a little bit of what you want, knowing that big sweeping motions of change probably aren't the best idea, just making little small changes along the way. But again, just communicating about what you need. And then as an employer, communicating what the business can handle.
I'm just wondering about how long we're going to be in this kind of flux mode where it's like, okay, so I'm going to work from home a little bit, I'm going to do this a little bit, to where you guess it'll ever settle back into a way like it was, in days of yore, pre-pandemic, where I work from home. You think it will?
I think it depends on the company, and I think each company is different. I can speak for Robert Half. We are going to embrace a hybrid schedule where sometimes we're in, sometimes we're home, and I'm so thankful for that. I think some companies will do that. I think others need to be in the office. I think it's going to look very different over the next 12 months as we all get accustomed to it. I don't think we've found our rhythm yet, but I do think that what we used to know is not going to be the same, and we all just need to be prepared for that.
Very good.
Great insight, Jillian. Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you.
Happy Leopard Print Thursday.
Yeah.
Indeed.
She's shining on this Thursday. I love
All
it.
right. For more information, be sure to check out our show website by early this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM.
Absolutely.
Jess, we should do a poll at some point and ask viewers whether they appreciate a 4-day work week. It would be interesting to see the results. 4 10s, she said.
Well, it's funny because that used to be, it is a good conversation, yes. That used to be the flexibility that was on the horizon, right? You either had this 5-day work week or you went to this 4-day, which you're like, yeah, I definitely could do those, whatever it was, the 10 hours, or I already do that regularly. That was the flexibility. I'm not even sure that's the conversation as much anymore, because now what Jillian was talking about with windowing, right? There are other demands during your day that you still would stay in a 5-day work week, or maybe even beyond that, if you have the flexibility
To kind of
within.
punch out a spot here and a spot there. It's like, get the kids ready for school. I'm doing home stuff then. Then at lunchtime, maybe take a break, watch her soaps. And then
Me, watch the soaps. That sounds right up my alley. Yeah.
there's a premise. and then
With my bonbons.
and your fuzzy leopard print slippers. Anyway, and then get back in there, take a break for dinner, and work a little bit at night. Yeah. I think I'm in big trouble.
It's as though you have a window on Not My World at all, of my feet up watching the soaps. Although that does
The
sound,
jury will disregard that
it
comment.
really sounds like it would be lovely.
So much trouble right
Yeah, yeah. Zip up that jacket. The heat's really going to turn on
By
soon.
the way, during the break, I'm taking this off. I'm burning up in here.
I'm burning up in my
Stay
jacket.
tuned. We'll be right back after a quick break.
This segment is sponsored by United Healthcare.
It's open enrollment season, and that means it's time to make some critical decisions for your family's health. I'm here with Marcus Robinson, National Vice President for United Healthcare, Individual and Family Plans. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
It is a pleasure to be with you. This is such an important topic and can be a little intimidating for folks who are trying to navigate the many different options. So your company, United Healthcare, is here to assist.
That's right. We've got a team of individuals, experts that would love to help you navigate your buying needs during open enrollment. We're here to help. We want to make it easy.
Absolutely. So the first step to this is making sure that we understand what individual and family plans are and how the process works. Can you enlighten us there?
Absolutely. So what's really important right now is open enrollment has begun. So now is the time to shop. If you're looking for insurance coverage for yourself or your family, open enrollment began November the 1st and runs through January the 15th. Now that's a little longer than normal. Previous years, traditionally open enrollment would end December the 15th. So you do have an additional month to shop. And if you're shopping for the first time, it may be a little daunting, may be confusing. Well, again, we want to make it easy. We've done things by naming our plan designs in a way that are easy to understand, and even putting some of the key benefits of our plans within the name of our plans. For instance, if there is a virtual care plan where you can get unlimited virtual care, it will say that in the plan name. You'll see Virtual First in Virginia.
And there could be some other changes that have taken place in preparation for the 2022 season. What can we expect there?
Yeah, so again, the open enrollment has been extended, but also the government has increased subsidies. CMS just released a stat that said shoppers can find a plan on exchange. 4 out of 5 shoppers, or 80%, can find a plan on exchange for $10 or less a month after premium tax credit. So it's very affordable. Additionally, at United Healthcare Individual and Family Plans, we've really focused on keeping the plans affordable, but really on the portions of the plans that people need and interact with the most, like going to the doctor. So many of our plans have $0 primary care copays, $0 virtual care copays. And for generic medications, many of them are $3 or less a month for generic prescriptions.
Incredible. So even for those who are not as familiar, looking to make sure that they're taking advantage in the proper ways, you've renamed things, you've made it easy, and you've got a support team available to assist and help folks through the process that has now been extended. If we need more information, where do we go?
We'd love to talk with you live. You can reach us at 1-800-806-0451. Again, that's 1-800-806-0451. We'll be ready to talk to you. Or you can go to our website, uhcexchange.com. A lot of great information about not only our plans, but about insurance, about the exchange, and you can chat with somebody as well from our website.
Well, thank you so much for this. I think we all have a little bit of work to do. We all need to, even if you're enrolled in a plan right now, it's good to check and make sure it's the right plan for you. Thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for all of your work and keeping us all informed.
Absolutely. We're here to help. Thank you so much.
For those of you who are interested in learning more, please visit our website at wtvr.com/VTM.
And once again, you can find out more by visiting United Healthcare's website at uhcexchange.com. Stay with us. We'll be back with Everywhere You Are right after this. Oh, there's a cat there. Virginia this morning is Everywhere You Are. See, you hear the purring too. We love checking in with you, our friends and viewers of the show, to see what you're up to and how you've been keeping busy.
It's one of our favorite parts of the show, seeing your adventures with your friends and family. So let's open up the inbox. See what we're going to share today, Miss Jessica.
All right, we start with our own Evan Armour. She sent us a few photos with her and her son Reed. We had to share this one. Evan says that Reed really loves going for walks, wrapped up in his LPT, just LP blanket, leopard print blanket.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, and technically he's not going for a walk. He's going for a ride. Because he ain't walking.
I just want to get in there.
He's just enjoying.
Look at this sweet.
I know, you want to get in there and get that cheek.
Meat that you want to get in and nibble on.
Meat.
It's a whole little
sugar, a little sugar in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so tempting when they're snoozing like that too, but they're finally snoozing, so you can't get in there.
Yeah, blow a little raspberry in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in there.
Evan, thank you for sharing that one.
Yeah.
Love it.
Way to go, Reed.
I know. He's setting a great example.
Yes, he is. All right, Virginia This Morning viewer Betty Selra shared this photo with us. She was ready for Leopard Print Thursday and threw this amazing leopard print blanket across her bed. Look at that, Jessica.
So this is Betty Solera and her, you see who's on the bed, right?
Yeah.
Getting ready to soak up that LPT action.
Yeah.
That's Bootsy.
Oh, is that Bootsy?
Yes, it's Bootsy. So Betty and Bootsy sent that one in. She customized the bed with that awesome throw. I've never seen a pink one. That's really cool.
Well, you're wearing a purple one.
Well, I've not seen pink.
Well, obviously we will see it soon.
Bootsy has, though. Thanks for sending that one in, Betty. And get ready, we wanted to say thank you. Marty Wills of Zion Crossroads messaged us, messaged us, asking for the address to the station. She sent these awesome, look at this.
Look at that.
Leopard print, cozy socks. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Get them up there. Ooh.
Yeah,
You can flex your toes. Next thing you know, Tom's gonna be wanting a pair of these little magics. They're infused with aloe. So I'm already feeling awesome. Marty, we say thank you. Of course, if anybody wasn't familiar, Zion Crossroads, about 45 miles west of Richmond.
In the Charlottesville area.
Yeah, near Charlottesville. Yeah. Marty, thank you so much. I'm feeling awesome.
I want to see those with the heels. I want to see.
I put my heel up, and I told you they're not going to fit in those heels.
Because those are so big and bulky and warm. And aloe, but the aloe might help them slip into that.
Slip
heel.
in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Doodly 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 doo.
Those are nice.
Thank you, Marty. We appreciate these very, very much. See, you guys got your Snuggie jackets. I got Snuggie socks. All is right with the world.
We're all snuggly. Having fun with your friends and family? Snuggle up. We'd like to share in the adventures that you're sharing, and then you can stay connected with us, and we can stay connected with you.
Yes, we can't do it unless you share them with us. So send us a video, a picture, or a comment to our Virginia This Morning Facebook or Instagram page. You can email them directly, virginiathismorning@WTVR.com. Was that a growl or something?
Yeah, that was a growl. That was a leopard growl in there. Okay, moving on. We like stay connected with you, and we enjoy your company each weekday morning. There are several ways that you can see Virginia This Morning. You can stream the show live from 9 to 10 a.m. on WTVR.com. Our segments are posted on our show website at WTVR.com/VTM.
That's right. You can also watch our show live on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Android TV channels. Just search WTVR Richmond in your app store. That's a great way to do it. There's still much more LPT VTM to enjoy right after this break.
We'll sock it to you.
This segment is sponsored by 50 Floor.
Well, the mornings and nights are cold, but Kerry James from 50 Floor has a hot deal. And he's here to talk about that incentive that can have you stepping high on plush carpet and new floors for this time of year. Good to see you, buddy.
You too, Bill. This time of the year, holidays, as you can see.
Yeah.
50 Floor, we're here to get you into the spirit of the holidays. And Bill, what is something at the holidays that people love?
People love parties.
Yes, we do love parties.
Yeah.
What's something else at the holidays?
Oh, that wasn't it?
Well,
It
yeah.
was parties.
What else?
Parties on the floor.
Parties on the floor, yes.
Floor, yeah.
And we love saving money too.
Oh, saving money. That's what you were going
See,
for.
as you
wasn't
can
it?
tell, folks, we didn't rehearse this. Saving money, my friend.
On the floor.
That's right, on
Yeah.
the floor
Yeah.
and with your floors. And we're offering big savings through the end of the holidays. It was so popular last month. We're going to continue it on. 60% off all of our products: carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, through the end of the holidays. And we know a lot of people shop this time of the year with their credit cards. They have interest rates. With 50 Floor, it's always 0% financing as long as the balance is paid within the terms of the agreement. So it's saving you money on the 60% off, 0% financing, and we're putting money in your pocket too, because we are looking for sales consultants. If this is you or you're thinking about something new for 2022, like how I did that? You were rhyming earlier, so I was trying to work that in.
That was good.
So, we've got something for you. Just go to 50floor.com and click on the Join Our Team tab to apply. Of course, this is also where you go to set up the in-home consultation, as you're seeing here now. This time of the year, when we're doing our in-home consultations, we'll find folks will bring out the eggnog and really enjoy this opportunity to shop from the comfort and convenience of your home, because you don't want to go to the overcrowded box store this time of the year, wait for someone to help you, deal with a crowd. Let's bring the products to your home. And you're talking about playing on the floor. We were talking about Twister a little while ago.
Yeah.
A lot of our clients will have game night this time of the year.
Yes.
You know, they'll have friends and family over, and they're like, well, you know, what kind of flooring would apply for if we're going to have company over? Well, it kind of depends on your activities. Are you having, like you said, Twister? Are you having role-playing games? Are you having the panic room? Ask our flooring specialist about, you know, this is the kind of friends we're going to have over. These are the activities we're going to have. And our flooring specialist can really walk you through and guide you to the best flooring for you and your family. We do these in-home consultations Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We can even come out on Saturday.
Watching the video there a minute ago about looking at the installers there, and they've got some wood floors they do there. So this is a really, like we've said it many times before, almost like a routine, like a choreography, but because they move in, they know what they're going to do next. They move the furniture, they get everything done, they carry away the old carpet, and boom, 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 on go the lights, and you're ready by most cases by the end of one day.
Most of our installation jobs, Bill, yes, they are completed within a day. We do our installations Monday through Saturday. So 50 Floor, it's all about making things easy on you. You pick the day that's going to work best for you and your family, and there's literally no interruption to your life whatsoever, because as I said, it takes about a day. We put all your furniture back at the end of the afternoon. We sweep, we mop, we vacuum, we clean, and you've got gorgeous new floors.
Absolutely. Folks, take advantage of this great incentive for December. It's December.
There you go.
Take advantage of the great incentive for December and get 60% off on all carpet, hardwood, laminate, tile, and vinyl. Just visit 50floor.com or call 1-877-50-FLOOR. That's 1-877-503-5667. Don't forget to use that promo code
Virginia this morning for an additional $100 off.
Now, before we head to break, let's head on over to see what Jessica's got.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys. Our next guests are known to get the people out on the dance floor, and once you hear their signature sound, you'll know why they're a fan favorite. Right now, it's time to enjoy a selection from the Virginia-based jazz band Good Shot Judy.
This is GSJ LOVE, take number 144. Marker.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore and love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
Awesome, 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 awesome. And that well-shot production was from Good Shot Judy with Love. You have two chances to see them live coming up next Sunday, December 12th at 7 p.m. They'll perform at Perkinson Center for the Arts and Education in Chester, Virginia. And you can join them for the first ever Good Shot Judy's New Year's Swingin' Eve. It's coming up on Friday, December 31st, beginning at 8 p.m. at the Doubletree by Hilton, located at 50 Kings Mill Road in Williamsburg. For all the information, we'll have it listed on WTVR.com/VTM. And 'tis the season. The 38th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade returns to Broad Street this Saturday, December the 4th. You can enjoy the sights and sounds of the holiday season with big balloons, marching bands, floats, and legendary Santa. The parade begins at 10 a.m. You can watch it in person along Broad Street or tune into CBS 6 to see it live broadcast or watch it on WTVR.com. Stay with us. We'll see you right here on the other side of the break.
This segment is sponsored by VCU Health.
The doctor is in, and you have questions. For over a year, we've been taking measures to protect ourselves from COVID-19. Now, these same measures are especially important during the flu season. Joining us today is VCU Health infectious disease expert Dr. Jillian Raybould with a few things we should consider when trying to stay safe during the flu season. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
All right, so question number one, how did the flu and COVID-19 interact, and what if you get both at the same time? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it is possible actually to get both infections at the same time. We've seen people get COVID-19 infection with an additional co-infection from another respiratory virus, including the flu. We don't yet know if people get sicker if they get COVID and the flu at the same time, though there was one study that showed that people that got COVID infection with another infection actually had 3 times the risk of death. And so the best thing that you can do is get vaccinated for COVID-19 and get vaccinated for the flu to protect yourself.
All right, so I know a lot of people are like me. If I get a teeny little bit of a sore throat or the sniffles, it's COVID-19, you know, and I start to freak out and a little bit. So how can we tell the difference between the flu and COVID-19?
Yeah, it's actually really difficult to tell the difference because there's so much symptom overlap. So both COVID-19 and the flu can cause fevers, chills, sore throat, body aches, fatigue, headaches, and some even GI symptoms like nausea or diarrhea. So it's really difficult to tell the difference just based off symptoms. So if you develop any of those symptoms, I suggest you call your doctor and you go get tested.
All right, I think I know the answer to this next question. When should we get a flu shot?
So the best time to get a flu shot, if you haven't gotten already, is now. Ideally, people should get the flu shot in October so that you have those protective antibodies as the flu season starts to ramp up, usually in November. But just remember that it's not too late because the flu season will peak often in February, and we'll still see cases on an average year as late as April or even May. So if you haven't gotten vaccinated for the flu, definitely go get vaccinated.
I've been in broadcasting for a long time. It seems like every year we say it's really important this year to get your flu shot. So I'll say it again. It's really important this year to get your flu shot. Why is it so even more important this year?
Yeah, it's essential this year for people to get vaccinated for the flu for a few reasons. First off, we recommend annual flu vaccine because we see different strains circulate for the flu every year. And they try and predict what strains will be most prevalent. And so that's what's in the vaccine. So this year's flu vaccine has the 4 most prevalent strains. The other thing is your antibodies for the flu shot can wane. So you should get your vaccine every year so you have that protection come flu season. And then the last thing I'll say is with ongoing cases of COVID-19, and now as we see cases of the flu emerge, it's best to get vaccinated for both to protect yourself.
All right, this is kind of like the when question that I think I knew the answer. I also know the answer to this one. Who should get a flu shot?
Oh, yeah, everyone over the 6 months of age is what the CDC recommends should get the flu shot. And it's particularly important for those 65 and older to get the flu shot, or anyone with any kind of history of immunocompromise or other disease like diabetes, cancer, kidney disease. But on the whole, everyone should get the flu shot.
Thank you, Raybould. Thank you so much for being with us. Folks, for more information, visit vcuhealth.org. And please stay with us. There's more Virginia This Morning coming right up. Welcome back to Virginia This Morning. Jess, we're almost out of time for Leopard Print Thursday.
Yes, but we still have time to celebrate. Don't put it on yet.
Oh, okay.
Your new style. Let's talk about, I know, and not the coat because you took that off. Oh. But yesterday you went to see one of our favorite people on the planet.
That style. Coletti.
Yeah. Yeah, Coletti Starks Brown.
Does amazing things, and I went to her. My hair had been growing since pandemic. I hadn't cut the top.
Yeah.
And it was like 8 inches long on the top.
And it gets tough to style, let's be honest.
And it was starting to look a little ridiculous.
So Coletti got her hands in there.
Yeah.
And
now it's not
made
8 inches long and made it happen. And It looks nice.
I think you owe me $1 because I told you she was going to do a zhuzh style.
What?
Zhuzh.
I didn't ask for that, but
well, that's what
you got.
That's what you got, because I saw her later in the day, and
did you say, did you zhuzh him?
Yes.
And she said, I zhuzh.
Yes, and she told me to report back whether or not you use too much zhuzh product, and you have passed the test. Don't go messing it up.
Well, I'm just like, there's not a lot of product in there.
That's precisely how much you use.
Oh, yeah, because she told me if I put too much product in, it would look like a cat licked my head.
Well, today would have been the perfect day for that. Here, you want a hat?
Well, now that you talked all about my hair, now I'm going to cover it up.
Oh, my goodness. No, Coletti Starks Brown, super talented.
That's just crazy.
And I'm so excited. Pat it back in. Pat, 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 pat. Now, we have something else to be super excited about. If you weren't watching earlier in the show when we checked in on Everywhere You Are, we saw this delightful photo from our own Evan Armour. This is her baby boy, Reed, out for a walk, suited up in awesomeness and enjoying his leopard print blanket.
He's napping, obviously, and enjoying it. A stroll, because he's not walking. He's just like, hey, Mom, push me over here. Stroll. Yeah.
One little, like, meaty cheek out there ready for the nibbling.
Yes. He's just adorable. He's just so cute.
I love it.
I want to get in there. All right, we talked about Good Shot Judy, and they've got a show coming up here, right here in town on December the 12th,
Look at this
7 p.m.
Look at this.
Take number 144.
Take 144. I don't know that I believe that. I interrupted
I think
you there.
that was a joke.
Get to catch the performance coming up.
Okay, so anyway, they're going to be at the Perkinson Center for the Arts and Education in Chester, Virginia on the 12th at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Great band.
Got a
Great
New
band.
Year's Eve show coming up. We'll have everything on our website, WTVR.com. I want to say thank you again to Marty Wills for these delightful Snuggie socks. They have just made LPT Thursday the best.
Yeah.
Ever.
They look great.
Yes.
On you.
Hope we see you tomorrow morning, 8:56 a.m. Please enjoy the rest of your Leopard Print Thursday. And if you're wearing LPT today, take a picture, send it our way. Post it, Instagram, Facebook, or email us.
You will see it again.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.
It's a nice hat.
That's a great hat.
It's nice and thick and warm.